For me, Path of Love is something that thrills my soul, and it makes me so happy to come together with a group of people who are willing to take off their masks and be real and tell the truth and feel their feelings and take risks.
Our hearts have been broken so many times, and we just shut it. But Path of Love helps you to open again, feel what is there. And in that brokenness, the sacredness reveals itself.
Found this process, and I just did it. And it was, wow, what a ride. And for me, it absolutely delivered more than I could imagine.
If there would have been anything that would be dogmatic or secular, I would have run away in a second. But this is not what I found. I found precisely the total opposite. It was not about telling me what I have to think, what I have to say, what I have to be, but allow me to be myself in a very safe environment.
Path of Love gives you the courage and the support so that you dare to stand out there and feel what's really going on. You know, not what your parents would like you to feel, but what actually is happening inside of you, in your heart, in your soul, in your being.
An underlying spiritual principle which threads its way through the whole Path of Love, which we call the longing. To be honest, most people's, their longing is burning at a pretty low level. And so we need to do a little bit of uncovering work so that they can start to even feel their hearts. You know, most people long to watch Netflix more than they long to be free.
So my own Path of Love was 15 years ago, and it's a long time ago, but for sure the one thing I remember is that it was like a before and an after. Like something just drastically shifted, and I think mainly the shift was through an awareness of the unconscious patterns. It was suddenly there was just this seeing of what I do that I wasn't aware of. So I had to start looking at them and shifting them, and yeah, it was changed my life.
I've been able to build stronger and better relationships with the people that I work with and that work for me. You know, we can be direct with each other, we can be honest with each other, and we can move on.
Most all of us long for deep, authentic, loving, close, honest, real relationships, but we don't know how because we're so protected and controlled. And somehow in the Path of Love, as we open up into that field of trust that is the Path of Love, we start to get a resonance with being honest and with telling the truth. And that increases the likelihood of having that kind of relationship by an infinite percent.
And above, you know, it's a cherry on the cake, is this incredible, juicy group of people that get together from all over the world. This field of trust and fun, like it's so much fun. And I think it just brought lifelong friendships into my life. It's really enriched my life.
There's a tremendous amount of loneliness in our society. In spite of all the social media, deep inside people feel disconnected and they feel they're really on their own. And people come because they have a deep, deep longing for something else in their life. They want their life to have meaning. They want to know, why am I here?
And in Path of Love, we offer a container, a sanctuary, where people can really find the truth of their being, go into the essential qualities. And really, when you're held by beauty, you can really find beauty. And if there is one process that can hold truths, it would be the Path of Love.
The kind of acceptance that one receives in the Path of Love, I only know it with sitting with an enlightened master.
The Path of Love, it's not this path of like peace and love and harmony, although these things come. But really, it is the path of love that goes down to the darkest places, to the shadow aspects of ourselves.
I really wish every person in the world will come here.